I thought it was for continuity. No. Hey besties, it's Lily. Welcome back to another episode of Lily's Table. And today we're kicking off season 2 of Lily's Table with the most amazing guest here with me. So please help me welcome Jordan Nate.
Thank you so much for having me, Lily.
Okay, so if you've been living under a rock, Jordan Nate is an actor, a dancer, a singer, and a model. Okay, now it's time to sit back, relax, and leave it all on the table. Okay, Jordan, what have you been up to lately?
Oof, that's a big question. I have been filming for a show called Me, an original series that'll be out this October. I have, of course, been making tons and tons of content for you guys on TikTok and Instagram and all my social media. I am starting up my YouTube again with many, many things to come, which I'm really excited about. And what else have I done? And I've been teaching a little bit here and there too. I've really just kind of expanded my horizons a lot lately.
Okay, tell us about that movie.
The movie, it's actually a TV show.
Oh.
It's gonna be a mini series on YouTube. The show is called Me, and it's about 6 kids kind of being thrown together in this group, and none of us really, well, some of us know each other, some of us don't, and there's just a lot of different relationships between all of us, but slowly but surely we become friends and we figure out this huge mystery together that you can find out about if you watch the show.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about behind the scenes, or is that top secret?
Behind the scenes, I can talk about what happened behind the scenes.
Yes.
We had a lot of laughs because, when most of us, well, I'm not a kid anymore. I like to think I'm a kid, but I'm not a kid anymore. And so you have 3 adults and then you had 3 kids, and we're all big goofballs, and we all have big bright personalities and we're very compatible. So we'll be doing lines or something and we'll just burst out laughing, which is not a good thing, but we make it work. And we just had a lot of laughs. I got to work with the incredible Dee Wallace, who was in the E.T. movie. I got to work with Daejeon Films. They are a great camera crew and everything like that, and just really have my first acting experience. And I can't wait to show everybody my character. I play a character named Harley, who's a feisty human being, who she loves to dance just as much as I do, and she's got a lot of quirks to her that I hope I brought to life. I don't know, behind the scenes? Oh, we have a band on the show.
What?
We have a band.
Like a instrument playing with the trumpets?
Yes,
Oh.
not not like a marching band. No, but like a guitar drums band.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. And all the girls was it was so terrible. We had the best time.
Okay, so I want to ask you this. Do you see yourself and Harley, your character, being best friends? What do you guys have in common?
I feel
than
like-
loving to dance and all of that.
I feel like if I had a twin, she would be my twin.
Aw. Okay.
Yeah, I love that I got to play this character, and I love that I got to fit myself into her so easily. It was wearing her was like a glove, you know what I mean? And she's just so bright and bubbly, and her clothes are mixed matched all the time, and the way she expresses herself is just hilarious, and she always shows up in the most awkward situations, and I kind of relate to that on a whole nother level. So I feel if Harley was a real human being, she'd be my twin.
Aw, okay. So now, here's what I really want to ask you. You have 2 million followers on TikTok. Yes, guys, 2 million. Okay, so I'm going completely insane about that. So how long did it even take you to get to 2 million followers?
I got on TikTok 2020, in January 2020, and it's 2021. What month is it? It's a year and a half-ish. It took me a year and a half-ish to get 2 million followers.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty short a little bit.
Yeah, it was like, it happened really fast. And a lot of the time I don't think about my numbers because it makes me so anxious. I'm like, that's a lot of people. I'm just not going to think about it. I'm not going to think about it because it can be a lot of pressure at times. And I feel like I have to carry this kind of like a little bit of a weight of being an inspiration to people and making people laugh and just having content that people enjoy continuously. So if I ever make content that people don't enjoy, I tend to beat myself up about it a little bit. But again, I don't like thinking about the number. I just like to think of them as my loves because I love them a lot. And I'm grateful for their support always. So. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I was just about to ask you that. How does that feel to have just like such a big support group? Like all those people cheering you on.
It's intimidating because I don't know. It's intimidating because there's just so many of them, but most of them are just so sweet and so kind and are always looking out for me, and I like feel like they're like sometimes they're like my best friends. So. You know, it's like, hey, bestie, and they're like, hi, Jordan. But I have to say hello, my loves. If I don't say hello, my loves, they'll get very offended.
Okay, so since you're kind of well known, I'm gonna say, have you ever been in a public space where people recognize you?
All the time. And it's so awkward because I never know what they recognize me for because I've been on Dance Moms, I've been on So You Think You Could Dance, I have this following on TikTok, you know, and so whenever people see me in public, they're like, and I'm like, sure. And they'll be like, are you that girl from TikTok? Yeah, I am. And they're like, oh my God, I love your content. I'm like, thank you. I always like get so like nervous whenever somebody starts staring at me because I never know what the reason is. And so I'm like, do I need to give one of these? Or do I need to give one of these? You know, you never know which one you're going for. So you gotta have like a neutral until you figure it out. But like a lot of the time, but honestly, if you like see me in public, please just come say hi. I promise I won't bite.
Okay, so now I want to talk about a little bit about your background. So you've been on So You Think You Can Dance and Dance Mom. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Let's start with Dance Moms because that happened first. I was like 11 at the time. Honestly, the fact that people still remember me for that show is so, it like makes my skin itch because it's like I don't even look like that person. I don't even know that person. And I remember when I got cut from the show, I like, you know, the usual. You go sit next to your mom, you're like, I want to do it again. And my mom was like, do you want to do it again? I was like, yeah. And she was like, then go ask. I was like, why would you go ask? She goes, no, if you want it, then you do it. And so then like they had like said cut or something. And I like found my moment. I was like, nobody's talking to Abby. She's not doing anything. So I snuck in, you know, tiny child me. You know, I'm only 5 foot now. And you can only imagine how tall I was when I was 11. So I like scurry in. I was like, hi, Abby. And like I give this whole paragraph about how I'll be the best that I can be and that I'll beat Maddie and that I'll da-da. Like I couldn't even beat Maddie at that time. Anyways, but like I did it. I said these things so I just wanted to get back up on stage, you know, and I didn't think it'd like blow up as big as it did. And it was like, oh, and then like I started a trend because after I did that, everybody else and their grandma started doing that.
Oh
and
my God.
Like, oh, and Abby was mad. And I was like, look, I did it first. Can't be mad at me. Like, and so that was like that experience. And I didn't hate it. It wasn't a terrible experience. Abby was actually really nice to me. She even gave me a hug, and I got to like talk to some of the girls. I know, right? Abby gave me a hug. But moving on. It was a really fun experience. Well, no. It was a stressful experience for 11-year-old Jordan. But 19-year-old Jordan now was like, it was cute. It happened. Moving on. Can we stop bringing it up? Like, because people keep bringing it up, and I'm like, gross. But then. Hold on, and then, So You Think You Could Dance? You want to talk about So You Think You Could Dance?
Yes.
That was an experience. I was 14 at the time. Well, I was 13, going on 14, right? And it was again, another really stressful situation at the beginning because of not only my age, but like, you know, dance is intense.
Yeah.
And you're surrounded by all these amazing dancers that you've been watching on YouTube for years. Lily, I was obsessed with dance. Like, if you know me, you know that the only thing I wanted to watch all day was Sophia Lucia and Autumn Miller and like, not Autumn Miller. Yes, Autumn Miller. And so like, when I got in this room full of these amazing kids that I've been growing up watching, I was like, I suck. Like, all you can think is just like, oh, how am I gonna dance with these people? I remember my first audition, I definitely shouldn't have made it through my first audition because I did not do a good job, like, at all. And I was stumbling, I was all over the place. I didn't even wear a cute outfit. Everybody and their grandma had costumes. I wore a sports bra and purple shorts. And but the producers and the judges had let me through, and I'm so grateful for that opportunity because honestly, I wouldn't be where I am today without So You Think You Dance and that exposure. And then you have like the Vegas week or the Academy. That was what the kids called it, the Academy. And that was the most stressful part. Not even the live shows, but the Academy, because like it was like this never ending, you could get cut at any moment.
Oh my god.
You know? And you're on these teams with 5 other amazing people, and you're just like, how am I supposed to compete against these people and be on a team and then dance next to this person who's already an all-star? and so that was definitely the most stressful part. I think the most fun part about it all was the live shows because we got to have the costumes and the amazing hair and the makeup, and you just got to dance with your friends, you know?
Oh.
I will spill some tea. Not everybody liked everybody. But anyways, but we move on, you know? And I'm still really close to a couple of them. And, you know, whenever we see each other, it's like, hey, and I love seeing that they're all thriving in their own ways.
A good sportsmanship. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. And I just want to let you know, Jordan, I feel you when you kept saying, oh my gosh, how am I going to dance next to these people? Because we met at Anthony Burrell's camp, and I've been like stalking your Instagram for a long while, and I was like young. And then when I saw you walk into the door, me and my mom almost fainted. So yeah, I totally relate to you there.
You're so cute.
Thank you. Okay, but yeah, now I want to say how grateful I am for you choreographing. Choreographing. I just want to say thank you for choreographing my competition piece that won first place overall at Nationals.
It was my pleasure, to be very honest.
Yeah. So you said that you started teaching?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like dance classes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what styles did you teach?
I mostly teach like jazz and contemporary. Those are my favorite styles, and just like putting together little combos and teaching them to kids and like showing them different styles of technique and like sharing my musicality with them.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so I was literally about to ask you what your favorite style of dance was, but okay, we were going past that. Now, I want to ask you, what was your childhood dream, and did you achieve it? Like, what would you say to your younger self now about your dream when you were a little kid?
That's such a heavy question. You know I'm deep like that. You know I'm like, what would I tell my younger self about her dreams? I would tell little Jo to not get so distracted by other people and different emotions. Don't let those rub off on you. But I would also tell her that I'm proud of her and to just keep working hard.
Aw. Well, I don't know what I'd say to my younger self because, you know, I'm still kind of young.
You are very young.
So, guys, a little birdie told me that Jordan Ate choreographed some dances for her new mini-series.
I did get to do that. It was like something I was really looking forward to, and we have like original music in the show, and I got to work with my castmates and just create something very, very simple and fun for them to pull off that I think I think we achieved very nicely, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Okay. Were there real dancers on set? Or just...
Me and Aubrey were the only, like, trained dancers on set, but the rest of them, like, they all had, like, pretty good musicality and stuff like that, so I didn't have any problem teaching them the rhythm. It was just about the steps mostly. But they actually got it really fast, and I'm really proud of my castmates.
Yay! Okay, so tell me about your castmates.
There's Aubrey Miller, who wrote the show, and she plays Gia. She's like Harley's best friend throughout the entire thing, and me and Aubrey are actually really, really close, so it was like fun getting to just be like with each other and having all these scenes together. She did an amazing job writing the show. And then there is Cosette, who plays Lily. She did the wardrobe for the show, and she's like the quirky theater kid of the show, and she's just so sweet, and I love that girl so much. And then you have Miguel, who is 12, and he looks like he's 6. He's absolutely adorable. He is the executive producer of the show, and he plays Lucas, who has like a big mystery. Look forward to it. And then you have Brayden, who plays Joey. He's in the band, actually. Like, he has a band, and they came and were in the show and everything. And he's really cool. He's somebody I got really close with on the show as well. Then you have Gavin, who plays Tristan, who's like the kid that like kind of disappears in the crowd and doesn't have many friends. So like we kind of become his friends, which is like really sweet. And I just like love the dynamic between all the characters and the growth and the change. And we're already talking about season 2.
Season 2?
Yeah. I know. We're already talking about season 2 and just how good it is and how like character development works. And then we have Kayla, who plays Nikki, and then you have Grace and Hannah, and just everybody in the show. They're like so talented, and I can't wait for you guys to meet them.
Yeah, and you know what's also very interesting to me? That everybody on the cast kind of like pitches in their own way.
Yeah, for sure. That's like what Aubrey wanted the most. Like, she wanted the entire cast to like be a part of the production as a whole, not just actors. Like, I did the dance choreography, Cosette has wardrobe, Aubrey wrote the show, executive producer for Miguel, Brayden, he wrote some of the music in the show, and then you have Gavin and his mom and stuff like brought food and stuff for the show, and it was just really, really cool.
Yeah, and I'm so surprised that the 12-year-old was the executive producer.
I know, right? He's crazy. Don't forget to check out Me Original Series coming out this late October, link in bio.
Okay, so I heard that you won a contest. Yeah, I don't really know a lot of details about that, so could you tell me about it?
I entered this contest called Dance to Korea Challenge, and the prize was a free trip to Korea, a day of dance at 1 Million Dance Studios, which is like their biggest dance studio in South Korea, and a tour. And I entered the contest. Honestly, I did not like my entry at all. It was not good. I broke my toe. I was not looking, like, I was like, the reason I entered was because I wanted my friends to join the contest. I was like, guys, please, like, check it out. This could be like a great opportunity for you. I'm gonna enter this even though it's not gonna be so great because my toe's broken. But then I like made it to the top 10 and I was like, sure. Like, out of all these entries, I got to the top 10. Sure, let's hope for the best, you know? I was like, I'm pretty good now. And then the goal, I didn't think I would win. Again, I was not looking to win. I was like, I just want to show them that I'm a good dancer. Because my entry was not good dancer material. I just want to show them that I'm a good dancer and that I'm a baddie, you know? And, like, I had picked Pretty Savage by Blackpink, and I did a choreography. The first half of the choreography is by Jojo Gomez, and then the last half is all by me. And I just wanted to, like, I was like, even if I lose, I just want them to know that I was the baddest in the room, you know? And so I do the choreography, and they're like, that was amazing, and I'm like so happy. And then they're telling us, like, like the judges, they're Korean, so they're speaking in Korean, and they're telling us like the feedback. And then the guy would translate it in English. And he starts talking, and this is all through Zoom, might I add, because, you know,
okay.
pandemic. It's through a pandemic. And the guy starts saying my feedback, and his sound cuts out. And I'm like,
oh my gosh, this is
and he's not listening to me. And I was super stressed out because I love feedback. So when I didn't get feedback, I was really heartbroken. I was like, what if it sucked? What if they hated it? And like my family, they were there watching me. Like they're behind the camera on my bed, and they're like, you did great. And I'm like, sure. And so we watched like the rest of the entries, and I kid you not, Lily, I'm sitting down in the Zoom call still, and they're like, and the winner is, and I'm like, a group. The sound is cut off, so they can't hear me, but I'm like, a group. And they're like, Jordan, I literally kicked myself backwards. I flipped over. I ran around my room for a good second. I was like, and we all started screaming because we're all like, whoa! And so, like, I won a free trip to South Korea.
Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. Do you know when you go?
I don't know yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And I hope I get to go in the summer or maybe even during my birthday this spring, because that'd be like a great 20th.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm 20.
Ooh.
Let's not think about it.
Okay. So this is a fun question. How would you describe your aesthetic in 3 words?
Oof. Cute, spicy, and cute, spicy, and I don't know. I don't know what's the last word. A surprise.
Well, that's a new one.
Right.
I haven't heard that one before.
Okay, so like, look, I'm cute, right? Yes. I'm spicy. But I'm always a surprise. You never know what you're going to get from me.
I like that.
Exactly.
Mysterious.
That's how you avoid a question.
Oh, oops. Okay. Okay, so.
That's how you avoid a question.
Okay, so what is your biggest goal in life, like in the future?
Why do people keep asking me this question? I am young. My biggest goal in life? I don't know the answer to that. What's your biggest goal in life, Lily?
Oh, okay. This turned into Jordan's favorite. But my biggest goal in life is to dance with Alvin Ailey.
Good. I'm glad you know what you want. Next question.
Okay. Okay, so what do you hope to achieve through social media? Like, is there a certain message that you want to, send out to your viewers, followers?
I just want my loves to be strong and kind and be themselves. I feel like a lot of the time social media is this large thing of, well, I want to be this person, I want to be this person, I want to be this person. Just be yourself, and you're allowed to be loud and quirky, and you're allowed to sound different from somebody else, and you're allowed to look different. You don't need anybody's validation. I just want them to know that they're loved and cherished regardless of what they look like or the personality traits that not everybody enjoys. It's normal. It's natural. So.
Okay, speaking of all of that, what I'm getting from all of that is kind of like self-love-ish. So
Always.
do you have any advice for people who are having trouble with that?
Honestly, when I was struggling with self-love, something I did every single day for like 2 years was I said, I love myself every day. Even if I didn't believe it some days, I would say I love myself.
Like in front of a mirror, or just like?
Like from a mirror, I burped, excuse me. Like from a mirror, or even just like standing here and just be like, I love me. And like my mom, she'd get so upset with me because I would be on IG and every caption would be, I love myself. I love myself. My mom was like, not everybody needs to know you love yourself, Jordan. I was like, yes, they do. They need to know I love myself because it helps me know that I love myself. I feel like feeding your body goodness helps extremely. So you know, speaking to yourself in a way that isn't degrading and just taking care of yourself mentally is very, very important. So even on the days you don't like yourself that much, you still gotta love yourself.
Okay, I agree. Actually, yeah, I do agree. So people have different interpretations of self-love, and what I think of it sometimes is like spa days, treating yourself and stuff. So what are your favorite things to do on like a self-love day, self-care?
Self-care, nap.
Oh, okay. I was totally expecting it to be something like I go to the mall with my friends, or I get my nails done. But
I feel like, okay, so people think I'm an extrovert. I'm not. I don't like people that much. No offense. But like on my self-care days, I want to get my nails done and I want to go home, shave, take care of myself, wash my face, and nap.
okay.
I'm always tired. And then people be like, Jordan, you want to go out? Shh. I'm napping. And cuddling my dog. Big self-care. Big. She's adorable. Well, the thing is, sometimes she be doing too much. And I'd be like, do I have to restrain you to get my cuddles in? So, like, I'll cuddle her, and all you see is her head, because the rest of her be moving too much. So it's just like, go to sleep, tiny dog.
So, what breed is your dog?
She's a Pomchi, a Pomeranian Chihuahua. She's like not one of those fluffy Pomchis though. She's like, at first glance you go Chihuahua, and then you look at her and you're like, she's a little bit more fluffier than a Chihuahua. And she's got like the baby face of a Pomchi. She looks like a fox. It's so cute.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, what are some things, well, is having a dog stressful? Because personally myself, I'm trying to convince my parents to get me a fluffy dog.
Don't get one. I'm actually a cat person. I let her know that whenever I'm mad at her.
I do not like cats.
Sucks. I am a big cat fan, and my mom got me a dog for my birthday. I don't know how that happened, but it's fine. We thrive. I love my child, but whenever she makes me mad, I let her know that I'm a cat person. But no, dogs are a lot. Like, you can ask for a dog because your parents will take care of everything. All you gotta do is make sure she's loved. Then when you like have a dog and you're like taking care of her, you gotta pay for her. You gotta make sure she's gonna get neutered. You gotta potty training. Oh. No, I can't say that. This is a kid show. You gotta take her to the vet all the time. You gotta deal with like throw up and poop. Yeah. And you gotta take her on walks. I don't like outside. Look, I don't like bugs. I don't like grass. I don't like air. No! And then you gotta take this dog on a walk with all three? No. No. So, you can get a dog, because your mom and dad will do all the hard parts. Have fun.
Okay. Jordan, I love your hair. Where do you get your inspiration for that?
My brain, to be very honest. I'm not the person to go and look up hairstyles or anything. I kind of just look at my hair and I'm like, that looks right. And then I move on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Me and my mom are totally the type of people to look up on Pinterest because this is where I got this hairstyle from.
Yeah,
You guys like
people
it?
keep telling me to get Pinterest, but I have never used that app before in my life.
Pinterest is a lifesaver.
Oh.
That's how I redone my room. It's amazing.
Cute.
Yeah.
Sure. Maybe I should get Pinterest.
Yes.
They would, honestly, it probably would help me. I didn't feel like doing my hair today. This is a wig.
I do not think I should be laughing at that. It was the way you said it. Okay. Unfortunately, guys, this is all the time we have for today, and I want to thank Jordan for coming out here and speaking with me today and leaving it all on the table. But before we go, I'm going to try macaroon for the first time. This is why we have this plate here. So, yeah, I'm going to grab this one because it's pink.
Wait, cheers.
texture. It's very sweet though. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Why does it taste like that?
No. Okay, but thank you guys for watching this episode of Lily's Table. So please like, comment, subscribe, follow. I don't know.
Where did you get these from?
Okay, last question before we go. What's on your playlist right now? Like your top songs?
I love Lover Equals Loser by Tomorrow by Together and Thunders by Stray Kids. Chef's Kiss, not like these macaroons.
Okay. I've never heard those songs before.
K-pop.
Oh, that makes so much sense. I'm pop music fan. Okay. But if you like this video, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
It's not bad. It just has a weird texture.
It's really...
Stop eating it. Stop eating it.